Hello everyone, and welcome back to Vampire The Masquerade Coteries of New York. So last time we did both Tamika's and D'Angelo's stuff. And now we don't even have them on the board. Now we just need to rest. Which we're going to do. Because stuff might happen. We might... I saw that. You saw that too, didn't you? Just, by the way, stuff's back on the board. But apparently we did enough stuff. We spent basically 2 nights. Yeah, we did Tamika's thing and then it was like, you can't do it anymore tonight. And then we did Tamika's thing again and D'Angelo's thing all in one night. So yeah, 2 nights basically. But yeah. Tonight Gregory knocks on the door to your apartment. Hey, I came to pick you up. Miss Langer wants to see you. Do you know what she needs me for? You know what she needs me for? I'm not in the position to ask. He smiles politely. Go waiting, shall we? Just for the same thought as a few nights ago. Maybe you should just leave, disappear. Let Sophie find someone else to employ. Then remember the Landmark being cut down by Crater and how close you were to the same fate, and even a week ago. And then it might still happen if you step out of the line. Yeah, well, basically, we're in that whole indebted position. Well, it's sort of like Bloodlines, you know? That whole indebted to being alive thing. So we sort of are forced in a position where we have to do the quest. You follow suit. As with your previous visit here, Sophie seems not entirely present when you enter. Her eyes are locked on one of the paintings in the room. Pretty sure it's her, but she's behaving as if she's seeing it for the first time in her life, entirely in trance. Gregory clears his throat. So returns to both of you a bit of irritation and countenance that soon gives way to a pleasant, warm smile. Ah, you're here, excellent. Thank you, Gregory. Dora leaves and she turns her attention to you. You really should press that light ink bell. It keeps flickering. We had a good few nights and made some new acquaintances. But I have to say, I'm happy to see you, boss. Thank you for coming. Change mood of the room is sudden and startling. It makes you consider the true power of vampire charisma. Rationally, you know you're being manipulated, but you don't even count. Large emotions are type body language. All feel 100% genuine, expressing legitimate interest in you and your well-being. She's manipulating us for presents. Request for you this night. You need to find somebody for me and make a delivery. Points the statue to the side of the room. There's a plain-looking flash drive lying on the edge where the inanimate archer's bow touches the pedestal. Over here, basically, this thing. Maybe like we're going to cast ourselves Kaiser. His eyes and ears are all over New York and it's rare for something to happen here without his knowledge. You need to take this flash drive and bring it to him. In exchange, he'll give you an address, which I need to know as soon as possible. But as what's on the driver's Sophie proves to be one step ahead of you. Don't worry about the contents, they are encrypted. Be cautioned for if the day falls into the wrong hands, but it won't, correct? Gives you a smile that just a handful of nights ago would make you feel like melting. My boss Kaiser's a Nosferatu. That twisted, deformed lineage of kindred. He's old and his agents may even more paranoid than others of his clan tend to be. Holds many havens. And changes them often. Mark Everett, he or one of his own should be found at the park on Coney Island tonight. You have to identify them somehow. Dr. Kaiser spent many of his these past few years being driven around the city in a black limo. Maybe keep an eye out for it. You know, a black limo. Out of the many numerous black limos. I mean, if it was a different color limo, it might stand out, but you know, just a black limo, you know. Well, hell, a black limo driving around at night. I guess that is a bit more sus than during the day. So I'll give it much shorter. No. Anything more, Kaiser? Anything more you can tell me about Kaiser? Been here a long time, about as long as I have. He got into a lot of trouble for exchanging information with both the Anarchs and the camera in the past, but ultimately got off scot-free. What was that thing? Like bloodlines, for example. You sort of need the Nosferatu, because the Nosferatu hold all the cards. Because they're basically the Camarilla spies. And if you cut off the Camarilla, yeah, they have dirt on literally everyone. Because, you know, they're invisible. They have their clan just can be, you know, watching you right now and you wouldn't even know. Spooky. But ultimately got off scot-free. Kaiser's web information proved to be strong enough to shoot him from the conscience of playing both sides. Some say that's the best proof of his abilities. Well, I mean, if he has his dirt on both sides, you know. You don't really want that leaking out. Guys, be careful when talking to him. He's very particular about everyone's etiquette except his own. Good night and good luck. She flashes one last smile at you and turns back to the painting. Clear down with the conversation. You pilot the flash drive and head out toward Coney Island. Takes you the better part of an hour to reach. To the lights and sounds of the Coney Island amusement park from the city. Driver's almost pleasant this time of night. Thank God for Bell Parkway. There are plenty of people here tonight, but nobody who stands out as a traveling purveyor of secrets. Then again, if they did stand out, it would be kind of pointless, right? Nothing to do but figure out the right approach. I mean, I do need more blood. I have used a bit lately, so might as well. Temporary stuff, you feel frustration building inside. You come to recognize what this is: hunger. The beast calling to indulge her. Actually, I haven't seen the thing actually turn red lately, but still. If you think about it. Let's see. We did use potence and punch a not a werewolf, a gangrel. We did use presence on D'Angelo. So we used technically two things between feeding, so we should probably feed. These come to indulge your vice and lash out. Has to be silenced. You take a short walk away from the light into one of the least frequently poor little nerves as if any offer to go themselves. One does. No problem settled himself in a small niche between two barrels and has just begun loudly by currently praying. Hard to say who's praying to, but he's entirely engrossed. Good for you! Barry sees you coming in, you bite down trying to ignore the smell of unwashed body and soiled blanket underneath. The taste is pulled up, that's from air. Yeah. This guy's on a party pill. Or two. Or you stop drinking. Feel woozy but happy, the world spins. But then starts spinning the other way. You get under control. And then you don't. You feel your thoughts scattering in all directions. Every detail of your surroundings turning into a potential fascination. Faraway lights and sounds composing pure sympathy. Fast and afterglow is obsessed with being, feeling like you're on the top of the world, superhuman, a match of the night, a god. Your attention's later straight thought out. Saying this isn't good, but you see the later noises are you realize you've been standing in place for 15 minutes. Whoosh. Well, that was fun. Staring you intently as a man with a gun in his hand. Oh, there he is. Stay put, someone who would like to have a word with you. We're gonna wait for him right here. So who am I meeting? Who's the guy I'm meeting? What's going on story barely coherent? Somebody's gonna be pretty pissed at you hunting and hit this domain by. Gotta tell you, I'm not envious. I'm a car engine in the soft screech of brakes reaches rears, the headlights of a black lamp appears the night. And there's the boss, let's go. I'm in charge of lights with his gun. You coming too? Follow me in charge of... I'm in charge of body, or at least you think. So the car's door open, but nobody comes out. The stranger keeps motioning to the car. You hope it's the limo you expect. For a moment, you're pretty sure what you see inside the car is just the bum shred blood kicking from any car. So the limo used to be a luxury lounge, the kind with a stripper pole and a bar full of alcohol. It currently has none of those. Instead, the monitors and consoles. A dozen displays, each one showing something different. Spanish camera footage, stock market approach, television news, emails, tweets, silent movies, lo-fi footage, a gory torture session. Of the limo's owner. You focus on anything while surrounded by all this visual noise and then realize there's nobody there, or is there? Man believes into existence on a leather-covered couch attempts to maintain something that approximates a Rico presence. You're 100% sure it's Kaiser. Only dimly lit computer screens. So you're even more ghastly than you imagined. All sharp angles of twisted bone, mangled flesh and crooked teeth. Bears him an awful parody of a smile. The door closes behind you. Jesus, there's... But not bad to fit all this air into a limo. Doesn't look that... Still, for a Nosferatu, doesn't look that bad, you know. So the waste of good blood outside tells me Sophia Langley sent you, huh? You got something for me? You reluctantly pull the flash drive from your pocket and slowly pass it to Kaiser. Flash into a USB port on the arm of his... chair and displays the data on one of the screens that happen to be turned away from you. It takes him about a minute to access the data. Let me guess. This from Langley. She said you'd have something like this. You her new flunky. Have to bite your tongue to keep from arguing with the word he chose, but you nod. Who do you people think I am? I saw this footage a week ago. He removes the flash drive and throws it back at you in disgust. There's Sophia, the deal's off. She wants her address, she can give me something else. Ha. I mean, that's not gonna work. So what can I do for you? You know, give and take, all of this. Tell the truth, disappoint you, Mr. Kaiser, can I do something to make it up to you? Seems sure impressed. No, that's why you're here. Yeah, in fact. I was just about to mention it. I have something in mind. We'll talk again soon. You'll do that for me. The address is yours. Now will you be so kind to get the fuck out of my car? Pretty sure you're done here. You get out, close the door behind you, and the car immediately starts backing up. The big window slides past you, and soon the limo is on its way. Kaiser's lack is nowhere to be seen, so you make your way back to your car and drive back, wondering what tomorrow brings. Oh, and we can still do things. Just tomorrow we're going to have a new quest to do. So, remember, who do we want to help? Do we want to go help to Angela more? Or do we want to go over there? She felt since we helped her twice. I feel like we should help D'Angelo again. But we did hers twice, we did his once. So yeah, let's do D'Angelo's a bit more. Balance things out. The more attention you heard from D'Angelo, maybe he's busy. Sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. Or maybe he pissed off the wrong people and is now running a ditch somewhere. He wait now it's as good as time to check up on him. Make your way through the now familiar rusty maze of the great terminal and up the stairs to D'Angelo's office. This time, however, you find the room firmly locked. There's no pin to the door. You rip it off and scan the crooked lettering. There's been number one at the scene now. Come to bed, Steady. Going to Polanski and Garvey, ASAP. D'Angelo could use your help. Better get going. Approach the address D'Angelo gives you. A squad car passes you by, sirens blaring. Following you, make a turn from Delcab Avenue onto Polanski Street. Sure enough, the street is rushed with red light and 4 or so police cars parked in the next corner. Certain ambulance confirm that you're in the right place. You move closer to what appears to be New York's finest convention. Look around the hopes of spying a film, if not, altogether keep a pleasant face. Most of those shooters not sure of lineage. D'Angelo is nowhere to be seen. Well, he's probably there, just, obfuscate. He's on the sidewalk across the street trying not to draw attention to yourself. So one of the cops stand with interest bearing looks straight at you. There's a dope take and you seem to look away. Bad move, you think to yourself if you notice him make his way towards you. So here's that, make a run for it? Nah, that made you sus. Start walking away? Also made you sus. Just calmly wait for him to approach. Allowing panic to and you stand your ground doing your best ordinary citizen impression. Guards across the street towards you is sense of authority putting that extra spring in his step. Try to remain calm even as he puts his hand on his holster. Shit, you can't help but let him off the word. This is about to get messy. So he stops himself, instantly realizing that he was just inches away from a grimly demise. He waves at you dismissively and yells in a thick Brooklyn accent. Hey, that's an active crime scene. Be on your way. Relieved for trying not to show, you put on your grumpy New Yorker face and start to walk away. As you make your way past the dark alley, someone creeps by the arm approaching into the shadows. Smells cigars and cheap cologne don't give him away. The gravelly voice sure does. Nice save. I mean, dumb to show your face around here further in the first place, but still. You want to part around the corner. I know you're saying the passenger. See if a bus doors attend part half a block away. Getting your nice head the police go. No. I mean, no. We could try. How do we want to play this? It depends. How many police are we talking? Because that seems stupid. Obfuscate, yeah, obfuscate would be easy, Fucking obfuscate would be easiest thing. I'm pretty sure you should just do that in the first place. Yeah, do your obfuscate. How about you do your shadow skulky thing? We can find some way to let me in from the inside. Shadow skulky thing. Jesus, kid. Charge phrase inside is as good as first sin, I guess. Found no word he gets out of the car. To a nearby back alley, you watch in silence as it disappears in the shadows. It passes then over and over, you begin to worry. There are more cops inside. What if your Moe partner has got himself in trouble? Suddenly Sherry Sitter appears in one of the windows on the second floor, so he made it after all. At least you hope it's him. Sherry waves at you and pushes the car in the pavilion, opposite the two cars. Opposite the two cops, you get out of the car and quietly make your way toward the alley. Sure enough, you find that a fire escape ladder has been conveniently Drop for you. Good work, you mumbled yourself as you climbed to the second floor. We really need to learn Obfuscate. It would make everything so much easier. Because if you remember from Bloodlines, Obfuscate is fucking overpowered. At least in a gameplay sense. It was less so in Redemption, because that was more action RPG. Well, you didn't really need to sneak. Which made it, not that useful. Compared to Bloodlines, where, oh yeah, you could just sneak and stealth kill literally most every enemy. Well, most every enemy, not bosses, not necessarily vampires. But yeah. Still, general things, Obfuscate's a bit overpowered. So when you find the crime scene proves easy enough, you just follow the yellow police tape and before you know it, you're standing in the middle of what used to be someone's living room. That's if a completely trashed auto furniture, shattered glass, the works. You notice a sign script road. I need to play one of these hit games or afraid. Go to this for a typewriter for the Kirk letters are similar to the ones you saw back in Red Hook. Sure enough, there's very little in terms of blood, save for the occasional stain that's found to end up on the carpet once you toss someone through a glass coffee table. Andrew leans against the door. He seems lost in his thoughts, sucking on a cigar compulsively and mumbling to himself. You lean over, trying not to make it obvious that you are listening, and you manage to catch the last few lines of his monologue. The Knights were kind to them so far, but the questions keep piling on, and now they found themselves amidst the wreckage of another life. It was up to them to sift through the debris and come up with a neat little pile of answers. Then tense yourself with a sense in your eyes upon him. Feel free to chip in, kid. Anything catch your eye? Yeah, this place is a mess. Someone sure did a number on this place. That they did. Any more to that thought? Well, there was clear signs of a struggle. Peter wasn't fully conscious. If the killer's kidding her, they're not too good at this whole vampire shtick. Bingo, no properly fledged vampire will allow themselves to be this sloppy. Yeah, that's basically like if you miss basically your feeding check. Like in Bloodlines, I'd say you try to feed and you miss because you didn't have high enough brawl. And then they started attacking you. And then you had to attack them back. And then you got your feed on. After everything else got wrecked in the process. And I hate where this is going. Why, looks like you were right. Why, the thin blood angle seems to check out. Looks like you were right. Yeah, well, this time I will be wrong, alright? I mean, it looks like we're not getting any more out of this place. No way around it. We gotta see the body. Might as well be prudent. In for a penny, in for a pound. Might as well be prudent. My thoughts exactly. The Dustborn haven't it bad as it is. I'm going to accuse one of them of breaching the masquerade when solid evidence, and I mean rock fucking solid. Lucky for us, I might know someone who could give us an orange before dearly departed. Suppose he pulls out a cell phone. It busted old clamshell. He flips it open and spends a good minute browsing through the contents, moaning to himself, finally makes a call. Hey. You know who this is. Yeah, the favor you owe me? Time to deliver. This I know you got a fresh one. The murder in bed stew. Need to take a look. Yes, now. Yeah, you better. That handsome gives you a straight right smile. We good? Yeah, we're good. That's up Kings County. Kings County, the bleeding heart of Brooklyn. It's beating as hard as ever. With ambulance after ambulance bringing in sick and wounded New Yorkers to be pumped through the tight arteries of the healthcare system. It's a dangerous place for cameras to show the face. Sessionally crowded and full of people who specialize in noticing all sorts of physical afflictions. The patients are the very essence of a vampire's existence. For instance, death. The aim of your business here tonight keeps you away from the hectic human hive of the ER. Instead, you follow to Andrew to a readily quiet part of the underground parking lot that's closer to your current point of interest, the Kings County morgue. Now you found yourself conveniently and suitably unlit spot near the hospital wall, you wait patiently for D'Angelo's contact to appear. Every now and then. You glance over at the undead gumshoe as if to make sure his moldy mug isn't showing any signs of worry. It isn't, or at least he's very good at hiding it. Finally, after 30 minutes or so, a lone figure emerges from the silence. As the human-shaped shadow watches by you, could you recognize him as the EMT you saw back at the murder site? Clearly, you notice a 20-something-year-old redhead can't seem to help but look back and make sure no one's following him. Finally, he stops and lights up a cigarette, while you've been looking at direction. He takes a puff and exclaims, seemingly to no one in particular, "Room 112, you got 20 minutes." Janitor's face before looking at you. That's our cue. You follow the fine detective through the same door the EMT walked out. Luckily, the wing of this hospital seems unusually empty. See the comfort with which D'Angelo made his way through the white and green corridors makes it clear he's been here before. Finally, he stops in front of one of the doors. Room 112. That's your stop. The room was small with only one oversized freezer by the wall and a single slab mounted in the center. Sure enough, the body of a middle-aged man is splayed out on a steel surface. Even for a dead man, he seems unnaturally pale. Extreme blood loss would do that to you. Shows you can't help but look at the man's face. His features twisted in abject horror. This was not a peaceful death. Looking close, you notice 2 small puncture wounds on the victim's neck. If ever there was a clear sign of a vampire attack, you've yet to see it. Looking over to Andrew, you notice his lips moving in familiar fashion. He's narrowing again before you can utter the intelligible word you cut in with a remark. Shut your eyes, just like the last one. Yeah, I guess you notice the teeth marks as well. Points at 2 barely visible marks on the victim's neck. Dead giveaway. Fuck. Don't kill, the door swings open. Tired-looking man with a stethoscope around his neck walks in with his eyes fixed on his clipboard. He doesn't appear to notice you yet. I mean, snack. But there's probably cameras. Well, if those cameras were already spotted anyway. So, letting your instinct take over, you pound to the lens fetish. Dark plunge, pangs into his order. Fresh liquor tastes sickeningly sweet, making you feel a bit lighter. It appears to go dark as we get higher in zones of blind. Takes you about a moment to get your feel. When you're finally done, you immediately feel Angela's eyes upon you. Start coming up with a excuse for he just smirks. Quick, kid. I'll give you that. Beat me to it by a pube. Bro, that's a thing. Now come on, let's get out of here. Don't pay a deal premature and no visit. When Lawson's home, looks about the same as last time. No air security, no angry dogs around the yard. Appears that the thin-blooded premature risk an overvisit from his old pal to Andrew than to arouse suspicion of his family and neighbors. Which is good considering that's what he's about to get. Sure enough, the lion lost the studies on, and you even catch a glimpse of the man himself shuffling around the room. You look over to Danger, wondering how you're going to get Larson's attention this time. Focusing on Danger walks over to a nearby street lamp. Ben leans in again, making sure he's ready for any and all who happen to look. Looks like time for sub 2 is over. Only take a couple minutes for Larson to notice. I storm out of the room. In mere seconds, he's out in front of Andrew's face. Listen to me, you moldy fuck. I've had just about enough of your shit. You want pester me, fine, but leave my family out of it. Now I want to bring up one thing. You might be a primogen, but to be fair, in the vampire pecking order, we technically outrank you. Cause we're after vampire. You're just a thin blood. Now what did it say at the beginning? Like our sire's what? Generation 9? Generation 8? Generation 9, I think. That means we're Generation 10. Which, to be fair, is probably still actually a bit higher than most people here, probably. Now here's the thing, if you're a thin blood, you're probably at least Generation 14 through 16. Or let's see, if you're primogen, you're probably at least Generation 14. But still, Generation 10 to Generation 14. Here's the thing. Even if you have decent stats, you're still a thin blood, which means in terms of vampire... In terms of vampire abilities, you are basically... You got the shit stick. Basically, you have very low stat caps, I would say. Hell, I'm pretty sure Redemption didn't even let you be 14 or 15 or 16. I'm pretty sure it started you at, like, if you made a new character in the online thing, you were basically Generation 13. That was like the highest it went. And of course you can move that generation to wherever number you really wanted, but... Cause, you know, that was just... I'm pretty sure generation didn't really matter that much in Redemption. But yeah. Basically what I'm saying though is... He's saying a lot of angry words when we could just snap him like a twig. And he won't be able to do jack shit about it because he's a thin blood. What discipline is he gonna pull out of his ass to save him? But like seriously. The only thing he's got going for him is that he's the primogen. And that means, you know, he has at least words to the Camera Council. We probably shouldn't be murdering primogen. Just saying. But at the same time, yeah. In terms of vampires, we still outrank him. Like, we are freshly embraced, but yeah. Anyway. But leave my family out of it. Well, Andrew just stands motionless, allowing Larson to get his frustrations out. He grabs the thin blood by the collar. Lifts him off the ground and smashes his back against the lamppost. Are you finished? Alright. Now you listen to me and listen good. Think I'm enjoying this? You think I like to be jerked around? You think I got nothing better to do than to hang around this little puppet theater you've made for yourself? Now you give me a name. You give me a lead I can follow, or I'll start remembering things you forever forget. First time since you man Larson learned to speak, so his eyes wide with fear. He can only mutter under his breath. You wouldn't dare. Try me. Cue awkward silence. You stand there shifting your eyes from one vampire to the other. Guess it's time for you to press advantage to play the good cop. John Larson spat out to scare something. It's been a rough night. See, Robert, my assistant here is tired of his shit, too. So what's it gonna be? What might help put me the fuck down? You're in no place to make demands of us. With his feet back on the ground, Larson straightens the car in a faint attempt at preserving some shred of dignity. The place in Manhattan, the Lower East Side, one of the few places in the city where my people can find shelter. Yeah, I know it. Go there right now, you might find what you're looking for. Dandridge stares at him for a moment, just long enough to make it uncomfortable. We'd better. Finding Andrew loosened his grip, you both watched. Larson went back to his house, looking back over his shoulder like he's going to tell the teacher on you. We could numb your entire family. We might get in trouble for it, but we could numb your entire family, and there's nothing you could do about it. The other two part remaining tasked with that tome thing to drive forget deal with. As a sense of curiosity, Andrew cuts from a primitive mutter. You know, we got what we came for. Reach the address Larson gave you, find yourself standing in front what looks like an old garage. The outside of the place looks as uninteresting as it gets. You think it abandoned, if not for the few barely working lights illuminating a shabby facade. Once you're inside, however, there was a place where we called our extra time for scum and inferiority. This is probably it. Ah, we have found the Mos Eisley. Rumors there were drunks and crackheads, human and impolite alike, the minds lost in the cruel little worlds. The bodies flayed out across the floor. Danger leans over, whispers in your ear. I cover the back door. You stay near the front. Let's look around and see what we can find. Well, you can ask what you're supposed to be looking for. Danger disappears into the shadows. Well, let's look around quietly. Doing best to blend in with the crowd. Which is fairly difficult considering your upright position. You slowly make your way across the large room. Not really knowing what you're looking for, you focus on details. A knowing smirk, a hateful stare, anything that looks even the slightest bit suspicious. There's just empty stares. What's ready to give up when suddenly something catches your eye. A young skinny woman hunched in the corner of the room. She gives you a bewildered look, 1,000-yard stare that tells you, beyond a shadow of doubt, it's her. You walk towards her, D'Angelo emerges from the shadows right next to you. Nice catch. Down beside her, you can tell he's trying to sound as comforting as possible, where his gravely timber is not really working. Hey, it's okay, we're not here to hurt you. We just want to talk. No, don't talk. Too loud. Too loud. It's halfway out, but if the lights are on for whoever's inside, stumbling around after one hell of a bender. Alright, you like quiet. Got it. Can you tell me your name? Santa. That's what he called me. So you hear the door swing open behind you. Even though the night is fairly warm, a cold chill runs down your spine. You look towards the entrance. There's a woman standing there, and something about her just screams, Kindred. You know, she seems comically overdressed with the situation. Somehow you don't feel like cracking a smile. Whoever she is, you can tell she means business. Just making her way to the back of the room, not making any effort to sidestep any of the junkies and drones. They all know well enough to get out of her way. They are brave for sheer stupidity. You walk up to her. She looks at you if you were something she just scraped off her shoe. Smile nervously while even knowing it. Hey, well, I don't think we have the charisma for that. Hello there, and who might you be? As soon as you open your mouth, her hand shoots out, grab you by the throat. The woman looks as you tilt her head to examine a curious species of insect. Then her eyes shift as she notices something behind you. Her face turns from disgust and curiosity to sheer annoyance. I was gonna say, this isn't Sophie. It looks sorta like Sophie, just with a different hairstyle. Just saying. You. Hey pal, that's my assistant you got there, do you mind? She rolls her eyes, you feel the grip on your neck loosen, and you awkwardly fall to your feet. Make your way towards the engine, pushing you aside like a rag doll. Where is she? You have to be a bit more specific, darling. Don't play coy, Jenny. The man's there. I know she's ill. A blood hunt has begun by order of the prince herself. It's going to me her final death. Ah, blood hunt. Punishment sentencing a vampire to final death with the fangs of their pills. The code of the kindred in the system for punishing transgression is the law of retaliation. So basically, hey, you do bad shit. All the other vampires get to go murk you because you pissed everyone else off. Oh, yours, honey. I'm conducting an investigation under the auspices of the show. That counts for something, too. That's right, I'm not here for some claymation contest. When there's to get ugly, be my guest. Otherwise, I suggest you step aside and let me do my job. Oh, by all means. Step aside in complicated, exaggerated fashion. You look at the corner where you last saw Sana, but I find no trace of the girl. Well, I'll be. I could swear she was just here. Valerie looks at Angela. She smiles softly. You can tell she's trying very hard not to rip his head off. You'll regret this. It's the story of my life. I don't know what she turns on her heel and storms out. D'Angelo waves his hand in your generation. Yeah, come on, kid. Let's get the hell out of the shithole. Much from said shithole. You've heard the cool night breeze caress your face. It's soothing and almost makes you forget how shitty the last few hours have been. Almost. Okay, kid. I know you got questions, and it's getting early. I don't feel like having a Q&A session right now. But now you get one question. Make it count. So, perhaps going and now we're on some psycho chick's shit list. What the hell do we do now? Well, the good news is we know who we're looking for. The bad news is Valerie knows it as well. She's a scourge, kid. Part force or part assassin. All around pain in the ass. We've seen more of her, you can bet on that. What's a scourge? And that's accused her subordinated directly to the prince. Yeah, that's one I didn't really know. So I was like, yeah, I didn't really know what scourge is. I mean, you could technically say that the player character in Bloodlines was also a scourge in a way, because they were directly subordinated. Subordinated directly to the prince in a way. They did basically all his dirty work. And before you ask, yes, we've run into each other in the past. No, I don't feel like talking about it. Alright, kid, I don't know about you, but I'm turning in. Figure some stuff out, keep looking before I go. Feel free to swing by the office in a night or two. With that, he stumbles over to the distance, not even bothering to keep you to the shadows. Can't say you blame him. It really has been a rough night. So on that note, it's time for us to go sleepy bye. Walking around the street towards your haven. Several times the sidewalks would be deserted at this time of night. You see that plenty of passersby going about the business. It's easy to be paranoid when you're a vampire surrounded by a crowd of humans. The king have many enemies. And all those enemies have one trait in common. They're invincible, indistinguishable from normal humanity. Other vampires, hunters, all look like people. That old man just a tired restaurant worker, or kindred through tearing your movements. Or the officers either waiting a patrol car or in a cops with secondary inconsistent spaces that could end undead threats. Kind of thing leads to madness, but you can't shake the feeling that someone is watching you. It's not the first time you felt like this. Hey, here's the thing. Since this is a visual novel, we can't have just, you know, the whole... Now, if this was Bloodlines, well, it depends. Do you have enough blood and a point to make it so you can survive this? Like, do you have extra elder blood vitae baggies that you could just pop to fully heal if need be? Well, this is probably something you have to take out. Best case, someone is telling you. Worst case, you'll be attacked and killed. Unfortunately, being undead has its limitations. The sun's coming up soon, you will burn to crisp if you stay on the streets. Reach your haven and settle in for the day. Disconcerted by that someone might know where you sleep. I mean, they could stake us. That would be bad. Head away from your slumber and emerge from your haven for the night. You notice a familiar face on the other side of the street, standing in the corner and looking straight at you. The guidance lackey whom you met recently. Jackie, he nodded to you, encouraging you to approach. Hands are outside of his pockets and seems pretty relaxed to keep his eyes on the street though, as if making sure you're alone. I'll talk when you approach. Evening. Got something for you from a mutual friend. Here's a crumpled piece of paper from Jack and hands it to you. Read it, memorize it, then give it back here. The paper might be just a page ripped out of a spiral notebook. The writing on it is crucially detailed and deliberate. It reads, "Time to square your debt with me. Go to the wine shop at 232 Mulberry Street and ask for the 18 tray one special reserve. Donatello Negroamaro. When they tell you they don't have it, say you are a Fidel Servitor della Famiglia G." There's that fucking word, so make sure you get the G right. Yeah, bar, just take it and leave. Bar, just take it and leave by saying grazie. Don't ask how much it is or anything else. Just walk out when you have it. Come to Jackie Boy here and let him know. Done, memorize that shit and hand it over. What's the rush, bud? I don't see what the rush is, buddy. Hey, it's your friend. I can stand here all night and even enjoy a nice sunrise while I'm at. Now, luxury you have. Tell me about the letter once you're done. You know the phrase and address. Mention the letter, then hand it back to Jack. He immediately reaches for Elijah and burns the letter, pouring out the ashes of his boot. Yeah, when you do what the boss asks, come back here so I can tell you where to go next. Be in that area though, so find me when you have the item. Wherever it is, I don't know. The boss made it clear that I shouldn't care, so I don't. See ya. Just one leads you to pursue the lead from the letter. Time to pay a visit to Nolita. Wherever the address meant. However, the address mentioned in the note, not counting local restaurant patrons, the street is mostly empty at this time of night. By curiosity, the wine shop is still open. So a small, middle-aged woman with curly hair stands behind the counter in front of a wall filled with wine bottles. The door at the back of the room with a small table and chair occupied a man in black, large leather jacket with slick comb back hair. Read newspaper, pauses. As a little bell rings when you open the door, he takes a sip from a small steaming cup and gets back to his broadsheet. Good evening, how can I help you? I would like a bottle of the 1821 Special Reserve Donatello Neglamaro, please. Let me check our stock. We look through a database on the laptop. Sitting on the counter, she puts on a polite smile. Afraid we don't have that one at the moment, sorry. I will recite the phrase, straight and simple. I'm a Fidel Salvatore della Famiglia G. In that case, let me see if we have it in the back. Wait here, please. The woman leaves the counter, goes through the doors in the back. The man by the table puts on his new pair, takes notice from the cup, washing it down with a cup of water from the nearby glass. Tries to hide, but there's no doubt he's watching you. About a minute passes. Very silent wait. You remind yourself of what cards were on the letter and keep quiet, patiently waiting for the woman to return from the back of the store. Finishes drinking, starts doing on the newspapers, eyes don't you ever so often. The door to the back of the store opens and the proprietary emerges with a small and laboured squat border of crimson liquid. She gives you a apologetic smile. Sushi, sorry. Scoosy. Sorry for taking so long, turns out we did have it. She offers you the bottle and you reach out to grab it, but she retracts it. You do know what this is, don't you? I mean, I don't see a reason that we need to break our presence, but I'll be taking this, thank you. First, your blood immediately see both of the people in the shop focus intently on you. They don't know what you're about to say. I know what this is. I'm the right person to give it to. One gives you the bottle without hesitation. Grazie. So you push your left one off, you nod and enter the store. Then take a brisk watch of your car. Nobody follows you as you leave now later and drive back to your apartment. Takes you some time to find a parking spot, but you finally get out of the car. And so look for Jackie. He's not far from where you parked, just under 2 hours ago. Got the goods? Yeah, sure do. Cool, stand by, gotta make the call. A few more steps into a narrow space between the two buildings. Takes out the same high-tech phone you saw him carrying last time. Hey boss, yeah, they have it. Where do I point them to? Okay, yeah, tell them to go the right way. His phone back in his pocket turns back to you. Where it's point, half an hour. You better step on, see you around. Alright, flipping salute. Jackie starts walking down the street. You make your way back to the car and drive. You had to burst the speed limit to make on time, but you're here. First part is quite a change of scenery. This place is a post-industrial dump. The nearby stadium notwithstanding. You stop your car once you realize that. You go any further down the potholes will carry your chassis. You step into one of those sketches, asphalt splashing in the ankle-deep water. There's nowhere to be seen. About the whole place is pretty much deserted, other than the apartment. Parent proprietor of a lonely bar, middle-aged woman who's just locking the place up. I mean, I did use blood, so that's too perfect an opportunity to not take advantage of. She's walking to her car, ready to call Nightwind. You sneak up on her. She's far too tired to resist your strong hold and swift bite. You can taste the caffeine and pains. Smell the cheap cigarettes in her hair, though cookie grease in her clothes. She passes out your assault. The closing note of a long day at work. You let her down gently and feel a pang of remorse. Pick up the car key she dropped and place her in the driver's seat. She'll find this for nature of passing out like this for sure. Bright lights of car pulling over down the road and illuminate you as you close the doors. The black limo car just finally here. See. I mean, we did use some blood. We might as well put that blood back. That was last time the car doors opened. When nobody comes out. You know the drill this time. Kai's just finished when you look inside. You sit down and close the door behind you. There you put her off with our hits then. Give it hell. You hand the car over to the notch-roll young course and gently takes a whiff and puts the cork back in. Yeah, that's the stuff. Good job, kid. Consider your debt paid. Oh yeah, I know what to take this. It's what Langley wanted. Pass you an envelope. What feels like a thick card inside. Thank you, Mr. Kaiser. Yeah, I'll send Jackie over. I don't need anything else from you. How about that? Time you to get out now. Reach out of the car with the envelope in hand. Get out back onto the torn asphalt and decrepit surroundings. The limo slowly drives away. Finally, you can return to Sophie and bring her what you want. Greg will let you in. You're sure unpleasant laugh when you realize Sophie is having a guest over. Ah, you. Dick Waffle. Daro Sodaro. And Elysium of your night's bath. That shriek is unmistakable. Ah, Paul, we're so glad to see you. Tell me, did you two have a chance to talk previously? Let's read something before you can. Why, yes, of course. And such a good first impression you made too. Miss Langley clearly did the right thing by taking you under her wing. I'm sure she thinks so too, don't you, Sophie? Why, of course Of course you do, of course. Well, I believe I must be going. I'll be sure to let Prince Panhard know your thoughts, Miss Langley, word for word, or as close as I can remember them. Appreciate it, Thomas. You two enjoy your night now. Good night, Sophie. Balls, Greggy boy. Gives you a sly smile. So the driver opens the door for Joe, and the guest steps out with a single wave of the hand towards his host and you. The door closes. Quite character, isn't it? Yes, quite. But he has his uses. Thomas has... Thomas's clown court and answers to many juicy details, and everyone from the prince to the lowliest primogen. It's useful to have him on our side. Purpose eccentricity requires some patience. Speaking of patience, you haven't put in mind to the test lately. Did you manage to contact Kaiser and inquire what he asked for? I do have it. Give me this card and apologies for keeping you waiting. She retrieves an envelope from you. The part is that you do have it. Did he give you trouble? I had to retrieve. He made me go on an entirely separate escapade to retrieve a bottle of wine from a store in Nolita. Sure, a bottle of wine. Sure. Use code phrases and whatnot. Wine shop code phrases. That degenerate pest. Feels reaction if it comes down and smiles at you. Don't worry, I'll make sure that whatever Kaiser had you do, it'll blow over. Jump the envelope and looks at the card. You know it's the same letter you saw in Kaiser's notebook before, but can't see the details, so eyes widen. Yes, that's it. I need to call in some papers. I'll likely be busy for the Netsphere night. Netsphere night. So how many is that? 2? 3? You want information to show some initiative, my dear Charge? I will contact you soon. So that's basically what, 2 or 3 nights of side stories. That's all for ushers you outside, and you left to do with the rest of this night's hours as you like. Well, shit. How do we want to do this? I think we might just save it till next time. Because here's the thing, we could do... somebody's watching me. We could go deal with that. But I feel like we're just gonna... we should probably keep working on these two. I feel like we'll do Tamika's probably next time, though. Well, this seems like a decent enough spot to stop. Yeah, the one thing that bothers me though is this is just way too much reading. And that makes my throat all sorts of... ugh. Yeah, my throat starts to hurt and my sinuses go to shit from reading too much. From talking too much, I should say. I don't know, it's probably like post-nasal drip or something. Something disgusting like that, but yeah. Either way, it's all sorts of bleh. It's why I prefer games that just have, voices and stuff. Narration, so I don't have to read. I just have to add commentary now and then. But you know, there's a lot of RPGs and shit that just don't have voices, so you have to read shit. It's like, well, you don't have to read shit, but you should probably read shit. If you're a Let's Player. Anyway. So, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all and have a nice day.